Hi everyone, welcome to Notebooks and Things. Today we're going to do another Shop My Stash video, and I'm going to try doing this slightly differently this time, which is why my iPad's in front of me. So this time first, let's go through the pens I'm going to choose from. And I did already go through the pens I have and chose a few to look through and decide on. So I figured we'd go through the photos of them online first to really feel the shopping experience. So this is the first one. This is the Paper Mouse Opus 88 Mini in Flowing Friendship. This I have in a fine nib. Oh no, that's Moonlit Voyage. And I also have Flowing Friendship in an extra fine nib. The next choice is a purple TWSBI Diamond 580. So this is really pretty. This is really nice. I haven't used it yet. I really like the colors of it. So I hope I'll use it eventually, even if it doesn't end up happening today. Next is the Hongdian N8 in white. I have this in an extra fine nib too. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can zoom in. Yay. I've never tried this on my iPad. Or I've never opened up AliExpress on my iPad, but yeah. But I have the white feather and the maple leaf. But I have the maple leaf and a long knife, and this in an extra fine. So this is also an option. And then I have the TWSBI Diamond 580 and Iris. Also very pretty. Don't let the nothing in the cart fool you. I always have stuff in my cart. I'm just not logged in. So you don't get to see all the stuff I have piled in my cart, or you don't get to see that I do have a lot of stuff piled in the cart that who knows if I will ever order. I just like filling up carts. Next is the Conrite Desire in Marble Rainbow, which is pretty much just brown. I don't know why they called it rainbow, it's very brown, but it's pretty, I guess. Pretty enough. These pictures are not very good. But I have an extra fine flex, which really isn't that flexy, but it's really nice to write with, so that's what I have. And finally, the Mahjong Q2 in pink, because pink. Yay. I don't remember if I have a fine nib or an extra fine nib on this one. Either is gonna work fine. So today I want something with a larger ink capacity because I'm starting a class, so I'm going to be using this pen to take notes for that class. So it doesn't need something insanely huge or anything, but a nice and big ink capacity to last the entire class without refills or maybe one refill. I don't want to have to constantly be refilling it every day or every week. So, and Conrite Desire can be eye dropped. It works as both a converter fill or a eyedropper fill, which is nice. I have this. This one maybe not because I can only use a converter with this, but the converter does hold a good amount of ink, but still less than the others, so goodbye. I have two TWSBIs, two Opus 8 minis, a Conrite, and this. I don't know how long I'll be spending writing it at one time, so maybe not something this tiny, because this is going to be tiny. And Conrite Desire is nice. So which one should I use? Okay, I'm gonna leave the choices at these 5. So I'm gonna go grab them and I will be back with the pens. And once I have the pens, we can start looking at the inks. I'm back with the pens. So these are our choices. The Q2, which is so tiny. I think it'll be a little too uncomfy to use the way I'll be using it, so setting that aside, even though I do kind of really want to use it. I have these two, which are both TWSBI 580s, Diamond 580s. This one's an ALR and an extra fine. And this just says 580, but it's probably also an ALR or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention. but this is also an extra fine. Oh, there's something going on with the barrel over here. I have never used. I don't know what that is. I guess there's something going on inside that barrel. I'm gonna set it aside and deal with it another day, see what's going on. It's probably just a stain or like some silicone grease or something, but never be too sure. I'll try cleaning that out or something. So I have this one for today, and then I have these two Opus 88 minis, and of course the Conrite Desire. See how much prettier this is in person compared to the photos? It's still brown though, but it's prettier than the photos. So now I have to choose an ink to go with these, or choose inks to go with them. Whatever. I'm gonna go with not a sample or like the big 10 milliliter samples because I want these to last a while and to be more of a note-taking pen and not so much of a journal pen or a fun pen or anything. That doesn't mean I can't use a fun color, but you get what I mean. So inks. I'm gonna skip this page. I'm also gonna skip this page. Pages are always hard to flip. They should not be this hard to flip. Why am I so bad at this? These are all really nice inks. If I go with these three, I can definitely use a shimmer ink. If I go with this one, I could also technically go with a shimmer ink, but I'd rather not. Because once I put Earl Grey in here, Diamine Earl Grey, and that's supposed to be a drier ink, I guess, and that struggled, so maybe not. Or did it struggle in this pen or the pen I put it in before this? It might have been the pen I put it in before this, actually. So I could technically put in a shimmer, but I'm just not going to if I go with this one. I really want to use this ink. I might add it to the list. Let me find a. So this is the second Stop My Shop words. Oh my god. Second Stop My. So this is the second Shop My Stash video. I kept trying to say Stop My Stash or something. So that's fun. That should be enough bullet points for now, but that's so pretty, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to do it. Ooh, maybe Vinta Nakara or Pink Afterglow? I really want to use these inks, but I also don't feel like these inks right now. Wearable inks are just so pretty for no reason. Let's see. I don't want to use Endless Alchemy, Candy Sea, and Toffee because that is way too pretty to be a note-taking pen. Amethyst Purple, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not feeling like that specific kind of purple. Alpine would be really pretty, but maybe not. Ooh, Memory Lane. Oh, Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls and Memory Lane. Maybe not. No, I'm not gonna do those right now. I have purples inked already. Grand Central Skies is so pretty. Stroke of Midnight, maybe? I've been dying to use that. I have not used that yet. I'm gonna write down Stroke of Midnight. Of course I haven't used it yet. I don't have these inks. I keep forgetting that these are inks I do not have. I am in a store right now looking through inks and deciding what I want to buy. Stroke of Midnight would be really pretty. Oh, maybe a Roaring Patina Black or Roaring. No, not purple. No purple. No purple. I'm gonna skip Roaring Patina Black for now. Pinks and purples are just so tempting. It's frustrating how tempting they are. So I'm gonna ignore their existence and write down Curious Woods. Arabian Nights, maybe? Maybe not. I love all of these. They're so pretty. I also love all of these. Look away. Ooh, Moonbeam. Next page. Bah Humbug. I kind of want to use Bah Humbug. Ignore, ignore, ignore. I did not see that. I did not see Bah Humbug. Astral? Ooh, Gold Rush. I want to use Gold Rush, but not for a note-taking pen. Maybe Robert Osterhazy Monster? Oh wait, no, that's purple. No purple, me, no purple. Ooh, Colorverse, Lucky Star. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna cross out the Conrite. So this is gonna be between the TWSBI and the Opus 88. What's gonna win, I wonder? I could really go with any of them, but I do already have a medium nib Opus 88 mini ink right now, so I'm gonna cross out these and go with this. And let's see which ink though. What ink should I choose? Difficult decision, I know. Okay, so Lucky Star 2 is only 10 milliliter sample, but I also only have 10 milliliters of Curious Woods. And Lucky Star 2 might be a little generic, I guess. I can't even call it generic. It's not really generic, but still. I might take out Lucky Star 2. So pretty. I'll take out Moonbeam too. As pretty as that is. I only have 10 milliliters of Moonbeam that on a note-taking ink. Or is it 12 milliliters? I think they're 12 milliliters. With a little bit taken out for the swatches that I did. And I guess dip writing. Dip testing, whatever. I do kind of want to use up Curious Woods. I'll keep that so I can try to use it. Stroke of Midnight, I've been really wanting to use it. It's a pretty shimmery blue-black. I might take out Vinta Nakar from the list. Solar Storm. I want to use Solar Storm, but no. Bad me. Don't do that. Yeah, Vinta Nakar is so pretty, I'm just gonna take it out. Another time. I could use Shogun because I do have 50 whole milliliters of that. I have a whole big bottle. But I think I'll stick to Stroke of Midnight and Curious Woods. And since my pen is purple, maybe I should use Stroke of Midnight instead of Curious Woods. So that was easy. That was surprisingly easy. Huh. That was so much faster than it usually is. Oh, I didn't write down what this pen will be used for, but I did already say it, so it's fine. So now that we've decided what pen and ink I'm going to use, I'm going to put the other pens back, return them to the store I bought them from, I guess. And I'm going to go buy Stroke of Midnight and be back soon. I'm back with the ink. This is Ferris Press Stroke of Midnight. Oh, it looks like there's a bit of a stain here from something. Did not notice that. Attempts at opening this are always, this is always, yeah, okay. I did not have to struggle so hard. The boxes are always pretty. And this is the bottle. Stroke of Midnight. Really pretty, but not the most practical, I guess. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, why am I shaking now? I haven't even... pen. And I did bring a paper towel too. Don't worry, I didn't buy a paper towel. I already had one at home. Maybe that was too early to open it. Shimmer settles pretty quickly for these. Let me just Now I shake, 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 shake again. Now I actually open. I'll shove that back down later. And now ink goes up. It's not a full fill. You could get it full, but I'm not doing that. Just gonna use a nib to poke that back down. And then closing the bottle this time, unlike with the last time I did this, and that just fell over. At least it's on my desk, it's safe. Dry, 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 dry. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Watch. I just use the back of the nib to swatch sometimes because I don't want to. I'm lazy, okay? I think people might already know this, but I'm lazy. I don't want to clean another thing when I already have a pen inked. Yay! And this nib is pretty nice. This feels like a nice nib. It's definitely on the smoother side, but not too smooth. Yeah. And let's see, can you see that shimmer? The swatch isn't super dry yet. I hope you can see it. Let me try zooming in a bit. Oh, I didn't turn on all the lights. I only have my main light on right now. But at least the lighting wasn't too bad. Look how pretty that is. Okay, the writing is still pretty wet, but oh my god, it's full of shimmer though. It's actually full of shimmer. It's not that wet, it's just full of shimmer. That's amazing. Okay, that's gonna be a fun pen to write with. Zoom back out a little. Yeah, good enough. So that was today's Shop My Stash. I'm just gonna put the empty. Nah, whatever. This isn't gonna leak. So that was today's Shop My Stash. I hope you liked it. Hope you liked watching me shop my stash, I guess. Go shopping within my stash of not used enough stuff. I hope this inspires you guys to do the same thing of shopping your own stash because if you're watching this, you probably have a stash. Even if it's not a stash of pens and inks, you probably have a stash of something that you should probably also use up. But yeah, hope you like this video. I will. These shop my stashes won't be super frequent, but whenever I want to ink a new pen, but don't really. Okay, whenever I want to ink a new pen, and I'm not set on inking a specific pen, I'll make one of these videos. So yeah, and that's. I hope you liked it. That's the end of this shop my stash, and that's all for today, I guess. So thanks for watching. Bye.